Hey everyone, I have a yard sale haul to do. I went yard selling this week and let me just tell you, I have been having withdrawals because I haven't been yard selling in like 2 weeks. The week Last week I went to a sale at my work, and then the week prior I had a yard sale, so it's been a while since I actually had a chance to go out and do some yard selling of my own. So I went out today and I found quite a number of good things. So I just wanted to show you guys what I got. The first thing that I got was this purse, and this is just a huge green tote bag. It has the Union Jack flag on the front. And this is super soft. Like, I cannot begin to describe how amazing this bag feels. So I just had to have it. It's huge. It would make like a great beach bag or something like that. But anyway, I paid $4 for it. And this is by the brand Twiggy. And if you, as soon as you hear the word Twiggy, you know who it is. It's, it was like a world famous supermodel. And apparently she makes bags and stuff now, which I had no idea. But that's who this is made by. So let me get out the stuff inside so I can show you guys what it looks like inside. It is brand new. The woman never carried it before. But the inside looks like this. And then it also comes with the dust bag as well. So for $4, I just couldn't pass that up. There was another bag by this brand there, but it was much smaller, and this one, I don't know, I fell in love with it when I saw it. So I got that one for $4. At the same sale, I got these sandals, and I swear whoever lived there had to have worked at TJ Maxx or something like that, because I swear, like, everything was from TJ Maxx or had TJ Maxx tags or whatnot. The sale was being put on by two little old ladies, so it must have been like their granddaughter's stuff or something like that. So anyway, I found these sandals there. They look like this. They're by Franco Sarto, and these were $1. They're in brand new condition, and they were originally from TJ Maxx for $39.99. So for $1, great deal on these. I thought they were super cute. They have the cork wedges, and then they're just like a metallic silver woven strap. So I thought those were cute. And then I also got these shoes there as well. These were also $1. And these, I'm thinking, are maybe vintage Sam & Libby. I know Sam & Libby is being sold at Target, but they've been selling shoes for a really, really, really long time. And I don't know, these just seem vintage to me, especially because they have this like clear heel with like the clear kind of like jelly-esque toe here. But anyway, I paid $1 for these, and I do plan on probably selling these. They are my size, but I'm not quite sure yet what I'm doing with them. But I thought for $1, can't beat shoes for $1. So you go to the thrift store. I was just at the thrift store today. At Goodwill, their shoes are usually around like $5 and some change, sometimes $6 and some change depending on the brand. I went to another thrift store today, and their shoes range anywhere from $3.99 a pair as the lowest to $12.99 a pair, the highest being. So for $1 for shoes, definitely score there. So I got that. I'm just going to pick a bag and go with it. I got these shoes as well, and these are just some snow boots. They're black with a faux fur top. At least I think that's faux. Yeah, that's definitely faux. They are by, I think they're just by the brand Thinsulate, or no, they're by a brand called Quest. I guess they just have like the Thinsulate lining, yeah. Anyway, I don't know how much they retailed for originally, but the only snow boots that I have are these like DC pink and white snow boots that are actually like made for snowboarding. I've been wanting a pair that's something more practical that I can wear out and about while it's snowing and stuff like that, because my DC ones I pretty much only put on when I'm going out to walk the dog or something like that, because I don't like wearing them out because they're really clunky, you know, snowboarding boots. So I got these, and these were $5, but I thought that was a good deal. They need cleaned up a little bit, but for snow boots, I figured I'd get them because they were my size. So I got that. I got a couple of vintage toys. I like to sell vintage toys because it reminds me of my childhood, so I get to play with them before I sell them, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I got this puzzle, and this puzzle is from 1978. It is a Garfield puzzle. But this is just a Garfield puzzle. It's 200 pieces. I didn't actually count the pieces or anything like that, so I don't know if they're all here. I plan on putting this together later on. But I just loved this puzzle picture. It's of Garfield and a slice of pizza. But what really caught my eye was behind him there was a Ramones album cover. And I just thought that was so cool. So I got this. This was 50 cents. So I'm hoping all the pieces are there. But for 50 cents, like, I'm not going to be totally bummed if they're not, just because I didn't really pay much. But I got those. Another vintage item I got was this. This is Butter Bear. If you're an 80s girl like I am, you'll recognize this. She was from the Wuzzles. Awesome cartoon. If you've never seen it before, maybe check here on YouTube for like old episodes. It was a really good cartoon. It revolved around like animals that were a half of something and half of something else. Like obviously this one was a bear, but she's also a butterfly. Stuff like that. So anyway, I forget how much she was because my mom picked her up yard sailing on yesterday, Friday. So she got me this, and I had her. I think I sold her a long time ago, but got another one, and I'm probably going to sell her. Sometimes when I get the vintage toys, like, I can't part with them, so we'll see. I may get rid of her, I may not. To continue along with the vintage things, but I think that's the only other vintage toy I got. I picked these up. These are vintage. These are Miller Lite coffee holders. Okay, what planet am I from? They're for your beer or soda if you're drinking soda. I'm not a beer drinker. I hate alcohol. But anyway, these were brand new, still sealed. They don't make these like this anymore. I think they call them koozies nowadays. These ones were called can handlers. They're called thermal coasters back then. I don't know if they were called koozies back then or not, like they are today. But anyway, they don't make them like with the styrofoam anymore. This I paid $1 for. This was from the Hills department store, which is long gone out of business. But that was a department store again from my era. But these were $1, and I found a pair of vintage Keds. Now the Keds shoes I grew up wearing. You know, just every girl had her Keds. But anyway, long story short, I've been wanting a pair of Keds here lately. Now that I'm older, I looked them up and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna buy a pair of Keds because I wanted a pair of Keds. And I looked them up and they're like really expensive nowadays, and I don't recall them being expensive back in the day. So anyway, I opted and got like the cheapo versions from Target. But I found a pair today. These are just the white leather Keds, and I need to polish them up with some shoe polish and stuff like that. They're just a tad bit dirty, but I paid 25 cents for these. So I thought that was a great deal for a pair of vintage Keds, and I'm super excited for these. So got them for $1. Cannot beat that. Also for $1, I got this Starbucks mug. I thought this was pretty sweet. It's lightweight. It looks like it'd be really heavy, but there's not much weight to it. And the bottom is like made of cork material. So I thought that was pretty cool. So for 25 cents, I got that. I'll probably sell this. I think I've said before, like, I usually don't always show everything that I get that I particularly, like, plan on selling. And I've been thinking of doing videos specifically for that because I have been selling online for, like, over 15 years. So it's definitely something I know a little bit about. I still don't claim to be a professional by any means, but I make decent money doing it. Not enough to quit my job, though, so don't think you're going to have any miracles being able to quit your job because you're selling online. But anyway, that's a whole nother story, but I mean, over time I'll probably maybe start making those types of videos, but I don't know yet. But I found a couple pieces of jewelry. These necklaces I paid 50 cents a piece for. My mom was like, what do you do with all of the jewelry you buy? And the only thing I can tell her is I hoard it. Like, I have so much freaking jewelry and so much makeup and so much of certain things. I just can't help it. When I see it, I have to buy it. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just a little bit of an over collection of some things. But anyway, I found these necklaces and I thought they were super cute. So these were 50 cents. This one here, I don't know who they're made by, but this one has a cute little bird on it in a nest with like a little leaf dangling off. And then it has these like leather strips right here. So I thought that was cute. 50 cents. And then I also got this one, which is very similar, except it has these dangly beads. They kind of feel like glass almost. So I thought that was really cute for 50 cents. So I got that. I sell a lot of vintage perfumes and stuff like that, but I found some vintage makeup and I've never really gone that route before. I didn't know if it's really a thing, like people collect it or whatnot, but I found 2 pieces of vintage makeup. These are brand new. So I figured I'd try it just to see if, you know, anyone is interested in it when I put it up. But it's just not something I come across. I know back in the day I did sell, when I was growing up, Maybelline had these lip glosses that were called kissing coolers, and I sold those a long time ago, and they went for good money because, you know, you can't buy this stuff anymore, and some people just like collect that kind of stuff for like nostalgic purposes. So I was thinking of that when I found these, thinking maybe, you know, someone would want them for like the nostalgia thing, not necessarily to use them because they are old. But anyway, I found this Max Factor eyeshadow. It is called Buff On Shadow Play in the shade Sweet Violet. So this is what the packaging looked like. I don't know what year this is from. I'm assuming late 80s, early 90s. I could be wrong, but yeah, these are definitely vintage eyeshadows. So this was 25 cents. I figured I'd try it out for a quarter. And then I also found this one, and this one is by the brand called Ultima 2. This one's the Patina eyeshadow. I don't know what year this is from. This kind of looks maybe 60s or 70s to me. But again, I could be wrong. It could be 80s. I don't know. But this one's an eyeshadow, kind of like a quad. It just looks like that. So yeah, I personally would not use these because they're vintage. I mean, there shouldn't be anything wrong with them by any means, but it's more for like a collecting kind of purpose that I would sell them as. But anyway, those were 25 cents a piece, so I got them. I got another pair of shoes. These ones are to sell as well. These ones are by Clark's, Indigo by Clark's, and these were $1, and they just look like this. They have little studs on the toes, and they look like they're in like very new condition. So for $1, got them to sell. I got a couple free things. A lot of times people around here, you know, they have their yard sales through the, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come Saturday, they just want rid of the stuff, so they'll put it out in like little free boxes alongside of their driveway. So I did find a couple of things, not anything like amazing. I got these 2 Brighton Tins, and they're just tins. They had bracelets in them, I'm assuming some piece of jewelry, but they're empty now, but I thought they were really cute just to put little, just little things in or whatnot, so they were free. It's like dumpster diving, but, you know, I'm at someone's house. I got these for free. This was neat to me because I had never seen something like this before. These are matches. They're in this cute little Christmas cardboard container, and they look like they're all there. They have these green tips. But anyway, these are from Hallmark, which I didn't know Hallmark used to sell matches, but I thought it was pretty cool. So I picked them up. They were free. And then also for free, I got these pens. They're brand new. They still have a seal around the tips here, but they're little daisy flowers, and then they come with like a little pot to stick them in to hold them up, so they look really cute on like your desk. So there was 2 of them, so I took both. I wanted to give one to my mom, but she wouldn't take it, so now I'm stuck with 2, even though I only wanted 1. So I might keep one of these for like a friend mail or something. It's been a long time since I sent a friend mail, and I think I'm due to send one out to someone soon. So anyway, I got that. I got this Bath & Body Works. This is one of those like soap cover things. I paid 50 cents for this. I've always wanted one of these and never got one. So I was actually at a thrift store today. They had not necessarily the same one, but one of the Bath & Body Works one. They wanted $2.97 for it. I got mine for 50 cents, so got that. I got these 2 hand sanitizers. They're the same scent. They're called Traveler's Hand Sanitizer, and they are in the scent Apricot Tangerine. So I got 2 of those. I'm probably going to give one of these to my friend because I know she likes keeping hand sanitizer in her purse as well. I think they smell pretty good. It says that they're originally from Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. I think Cracker Barrel is a restaurant. I've never eaten there before, but I guess they have like their own little shop area in them, maybe. I don't know. So I got that. Those are 50 cents a piece. I don't know if I mentioned that. This is the Crabtree and Evelyn Jojoba Oil Bath and Massage Oil. This is a pretty big glass container. It's full. Actually, I don't even think it's been opened, but anyway, I paid 50 cents for this. So I got that. And while I was at my mom's house, I picked this up. Like as in it's mine, or was mine when I was little. And this is just a gem cassette tape from 1986. So I took that. I still have a bunch of stuff that was mine when I was young at my parents' house. So I'm going to look it up, see if it's worth anything, and sell it. So I got that. My dad got me this set the other day while he went to a yard sale. And he knows that I love beauty related products, so he got it for me. And it's just the Body Fantasies Pink Sweet Pea Fantasy, and it comes with all these different things. There's a body wash, a lotion, I think this is a little bottle of perfume, and then a body spray. So he got me that. I think he paid $1 for it. So he got me that. I got a vintage Coach purse. This needs clean. I plan on cleaning it up with my leather cleaner and conditioner. But this is what the front looks like. Or maybe this is the front, I guess. It just has like a kiss lock kind of opening here, and the inside of the bag looks like that. Anyway, they had it marked for $5, but I got it for $3. And then I also got this at the same sale. It's just a little Dooney Bourke like change wallet. This was $1. So I got that. Oh my gosh, I'm still not done. My mom got me this Dooney Bourke. This is a vintage Dooney Bourke purse the other day while she was yard selling. She paid $3 for this. Looks like that. Plan on selling those 2 items. And then I got another bag of stuff. Pretty much all of this stuff was 25 cents or so. I paid $2 for the entire bag, and I plan on selling pretty much all of it. But the first thing I got was this Speedo bathing suit, which just looks like this. I figured I can get way more than a quarter for it, so what size is it? Size 8. So I got that. Also for a quarter I got these. These are Liz Claiborne Golf capri pants. And they're just like these pink plaid pants. I usually do well with selling golf apparel, especially now since it's summertime. So those were a quarter. And then I also got this Lady Hagen polo for a quarter. I haven't been golfing in ages, but if this were my size, I'd probably just keep it. But it's just a white polo, and it has a cute floral print around the front there. So that was a quarter. And I got this dress. This is by Ann Taylor Loft. I'm going to try it on, see how it fits. If I don't like it, then I'll probably sell it. But that was a quarter, just a green dress. I got these pants, and I don't know, I've never heard of the brand before, but they looked brand new. These are by a brand called DGK Raw Denim. Never heard of it before, so you guys will have to let me know if you've ever heard of it, like where it's from, how much it retailed for, because I have no idea. But anyway, these were 25 cents, so I figured, what the hey, I'd try it out. I also got these flip-flops. Again, never heard of the brand, but these feel like they're going to be super comfortable, and I don't think they have ever been worn. The bottoms look pristine, but they're by a brand called Okal, O-K-A-L. So I got those, and also I got this Clarisonic Detoxifying Clay Mask, and this was still sealed. This yard sale is the same, everything that I got that I'm showing, starting with the, what the hell did I start with? The Speedo bathing suit, is the same sale I got all those makeup brushes in one of my previous yard sale hauls, I think from last year. Maybe it was the year before, though I think it was last year. It's my favorite yard sale of the year. But these were the only 2 beauty items I found this time around. And then I also got this Yves Rocher, or Rocher, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. This is chocolate and orange shower gel, and this smells so freaking good. So that was like 25 cents as well. So those are only 2 like beauty items I found, but still I got some awesome things for like super cheap. So definitely always one of my favorite yard sales to go to. But anyway, that is, I believe, everything for my yard sale haul. I gotta get some of this stuff listed, try to make some monies. But anyway, I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you next time.